Welcome to the Wine Elder. Today we've got something a little bit different. We have a wine from Uruguay. It is the winery it's a family winery, Familia Deicas. If I'm saying that right, I apologize if I'm not. They've labeled it the Extreme Roca Madre, which means bedrock. It is a red blend, and I've got to read it off the back here. 40% Merlot, 30% Petit Verdot, 20% Tannat, and 10% Viognier. So you may recognize all of those as being French grapes. The Merlot comes from the Bordeaux region, as well as the Petit Verdot. The Viognier comes from the Rhone region. And Tannat is a grape that was originally grown in the southwest of France. That is the -- grape grown in Uruguay now. It's one of the places it's really become popular and taken hold. Uruguay has got some hilly regions and things. This is from a region where it's a bit hilly and really rocky. I did meet the winemaker a while back, and that's why I have this. I bought a case of wine from him because it was just fantastic when I had it. And he says it's a small family winery. It is in a very rocky region where the vines have really got to struggle and take hold. But we think of South American wines from Chile and Argentina are quite popular. Uruguay is getting in the game. So we'll give this a try. They still do grow Tannat in the southwest of France, but it is not nearly as popular as some of the other Bordeaux and Burgundy and Rhone varietals there, which is why a lot of people don't hear about it as often. Again, it's only 20% of the blend. This winery does do some pure Tannats, if I recall. So this one is primarily Merlot and the Petit Verdot, classic Bordeaux grapes. Right off the bat, I can see it's very dark and inky, very opaque. Merlot is a very thick-skinned grape, as Petit Verdot, so it'll be similar to the Bordeaux grapes in its color and darkness and how opaque it is. Generally speaking, the thicker skin of the grape, the more opaque and dark the wine is. It's got a lot of velvety, lush aromas to it. It does remind me of Bordeaux. You get kind of the deep kind of blueberry. I think that's from the Merlot. Fairly high alcohol. I'm getting a lot of fumes from the alcohol with it. Makes me pucker up. Very tannic, very tight and full and deep. This is one of those wines that I would have a hard time drinking on its own, a whole bottle of it, which is why I'm glad I'm having it with some dinner here. I've made a Spanish rice. Yes, Spain, Uruguay, but it's all spicy food, right? So a good, deep, hearty Spanish rice made with chorizo. Hopefully he's going to cut into this nicely because this is tight. This is deep. It is lush. It is very tannic. It's very cloying on the tongue. Sucks the life right out of you. getting a lot of plum with this. The aromas I got were kind of lighter berries, but the taste is kind of a very deep plum and stone fruit essence to it. It's not that old. Incidentally, it's a, I need my glasses on here, a 2022. So it's still fairly young. May soften up with age a little bit as well. As I should have probably opened this up and decanted it for a while to help soften that down. Very heavy, dark wines really benefit from up to an hour or so of decanting. And this one would very much benefit from it. As I drink it, it should decant in the glass over time too as well. This would go with spiciest foods. It would also go great with filet mignon and deep red beef. I'm getting a very good balance as well as the depth. It's got 4 different main grape varietals in this, and they're balanced very well. They blend together harmoniously. So for the balance, I'm teetering between a 4 and a 5. I think I will give it a 4 because I'm going to give the depth a 5 because it does have all of those 4 different grapes come out in different ways and give you a lot of deep layers of flavor. And because of that, the finish is above average on the tongue as well. As you get that drying sensation from the alcohol evaporating from your tongue, you taste different aspects of the wine, which gives it a very nice finish. And it's representative of the depth of all those flavors being there, that it can come out when it does that. For representation, I don't know what Uruguayan wines are supposed to taste like because I've drinking so very few, but I do know what Merlot is supposed to taste like. And this has that velvety texture to it. Merlot reminds me of licking velour with that just velvety kind of flannel texture. For me, Merlot is all about that texture to it. It is a thick-skinned grape. It has a lot of depth and fullness and boldness to it. But this has got all those aspects that Merlot has, which is the primary grape in it. So representation, this should taste what the blend says it is with the Merlot. So representation, I'll give it a 5. Overall taste, I'm going to go 9. It's big, it's bold, it's so put together well. It's going to go so good with food. So we gave it a 4, a 5, a 4 and a 5. Is that right? If it's not right, I'm going to switch those scores, 4, 5, 4, 5, and then a 9. So that gives us a total score of a 95 for this red blend from Uruguay.